Yo, good morning, guys. Hope everyone's having a great time. I'm finishing up some sushi and coffee right now. Got the tripod out with Sadie. So this video today, I was kind of thinking about doing it for a while now. Obviously, you guys know with all the COVID-19 going on, coronavirus, whatever, got a lot of free time. And these past couple months, I haven't really been able to put out much content, by the way. Hope you guys are, okay with that. But this is the Datsun's current state, and I actually wanted to make this video to talk about everything that is wrong with the car. As crazy as that sounds, I know a lot of people try to hide the imperfections and the flaws of the vehicle, but no, I want to show you guys exactly what's wrong with it, what needs to be fixed, what's broken, all of that. So today, that's what we're going to do. We are going to look at everything that's wrong, at least that I think is wrong, and over the next couple days, weeks, whatever, however long this COVID-19 goes for, I will then try to fix and repair these things because, yeah, stuff needs to be tended to. So let's do it. So, the thing with the canopy is it's kind of protecting the car for the most part, just because it's been sitting for a while. And this upcoming week in Houston, there's like nothing but rain showing on the forecast. So I decided to bring it over and cover the car up. So that's kind of why it's there. But now that we have that up, I'm going to head over to the air compressor, plug in 220 volt, and get the air hose, and we'll start kind of blowing all the leaves out of the places and the nooks and crannies, and kind of just clean up the car a little bit, and then I'll go more into detail exactly about certain parts and things that are broken or rusted or just complete failures in my part for the build. So let's get to it. Alright guys, while that's filling up, I'm going to grab the leaf blower here and kind of clear all the leaves around the car. It's one of like my pet peeves. I really hate leaves on the driveway, so I'm gonna do that now. So right there, that's a spot that's always bothered me. Long story short, I was letting a buddy test drive the car just so I could get some footage of it rolling, and he got too close to the curb and steering wheel yanked out of his hand, and then the tire clipped it and basically pushed the quarter panel in. You can tell right there, it's kind of curves in a little bit like that. It doesn't look too bad. I actually kind of like the tucked inside so you can see more of the tire itself, but the part that's missing the paint is what bothers me. So I guess that's one of the things. Continue on down the line. I'm sure so we'll kind of jump into the cancer that's right here on the door. It's right underneath, and it's something that's always bothered me as well. You can't really tell from standing up because the car sits so low once it's fully aired out anyways, but I've started to notice that it's really just getting worse and worse, so that will definitely need to be tended to down the line. So we'll go up top, check under the window. I forgot what this part is called, the hood cowl or windshield cowl. But yeah, you can definitely see some rust building up on that. I've seen some guys replace this part. Not sure how difficult it is to actually remove, but it's something to consider since it seems to be just this part specifically, and I'm sure I could easily find one at a junkyard or somebody selling one. Let's see. Continue on. Yes. So to jump into the rear diffuser, the diffuser definitely needs some love and attention. I've had it on for about 4 years, something like that. It was one of the first few mods that I did to the car when I got it. The ZXs really lack that just like kind of flushed look in the rear, which I, really enjoy on other vehicles, but I had to make do with what I could. And even though this isn't truly intended for this car, it actually lines up pretty well for the most part. But yeah, the material of this diffuser isn't the best, honestly. It's very kind of thin, kind of gave out. I thought the mounting points that I had were fine and strong enough. Yeah, there's a bunch of leaves under the car, I know. It's from when I blow the driveway down, and the car hasn't moved in 3 months. One of the brackets that I actually had, I guess, broke off. And yeah, it's not there anymore. So one of the brackets broke off, and now this is just kind of bouncing in the wind. Another thing I gotta fix. Let's go around. Here we go. Another weird surprise, actually. Got a flat tire. Not sure why. I haven't been able to really diagnose it. I fill the tire up with air and it seems to hold fine. Haven't really noticed like a leak or anything. A loud one, I should say. But so once I get the clutch slave cylinder replaced, which I'm hoping is the issue that I'm about to go into later, I'll be able to drive the car up onto my wooden ramps that I have made and take the tire off once I get it up on the jack stand and do like a soapy water leak down test, essentially, to figure out if there's a puncture or a screw that I'm just not seeing. My dad is a carpenter, and I would say he doesn't have the cleanest driveway possible, and I've found screws and little things all over the place, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a screw in there. Let's continue. We're on a roll. You guys having fun? I'm having fun. Oh, more rust. So this is the bottom of the driver's side door right here. Let's kind of zoom in and let you guys really get a close-up of that. Oh yeah. Nothing like some rust on your old Datsun, some more down there you can kind of see coming through. Other than that, yeah, this is just a lot of dirt on the car, as you can tell. So funny thing down here, actually, one day I was working on the car, I guess hooking up the sound system or something like that. I had the door open and I turned the car on, and it's on a mode for the Acura system that will automatically go to the second preset, which is your ride height. And I had an aerosol can placed right under the door, and sure enough, the car went down and the door was right there where the can was, and it crushed the bottom of the door. So that's another thing. I was actually trying to figure out the best solution for that. I was considering either, getting another door, swapping everything over that I have on the door into the other door, and then just getting that door painted. But I was like, would it be really worth it? Because I have window tint, I have like door actuators for the automatic locks that I've installed. There's a speaker in there. There's a bunch of wiring too. So I was like, I don't think it'd be worth it. I just need to drop it off at the body shop, honestly. And moving on to the driver's side. As you can tell, there's another flat tire. Yay. Love all the flat tires. Yeah, it's only on the driver's side, so it's weird. There's got to be a screw in both of them. I don't understand. Because normally all the screws and shit end up over here because I'm blowing everything this way to get it off the driveway. Oh, miscellaneous things like the paint chipping off of the chrome, which I understand. It's not really supposed to be painted anyways, but yeah, it's one thing. So I guess that's pretty much on the exterior for the most part. Cool. So this is the interior, obviously. Steering wheel's cool. One thing about it too is I never replaced it with the horn back in there working. It's probably an important thing to worry about and fix later down the road, but for now, whatever. So right here on the Recaro seat, I noticed I was sitting a lot lower than normal, and I was like, what the heck? And I noticed that the metal cable that I had running across for the latch to send the seat forward and backwards had just, I guess, come undone from the weight of me, or maybe I needed to like re-clamp it or tighten it again. So that's another thing. Let's see. Oh, one thing that's always bothered me and I need to actually look for is a true headliner. Ever since I installed this sunroof, I've gone without the headliner. And I think it's kind of funny as well, thinking about it, that this car is kind of, the project car, obviously. It doesn't have a headliner, and then also my daily driver, the S10, doesn't have a headliner either. So, funny little things about that, little imperfections. And I guess things run in twos. The interior's cool. No real problems here with that. Bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Shout out Proper Garage. Still got this bad boy with the backing on there. If you're gonna dance with the devil, you might as well lead. Shout out Josh, OG, holding it down. A bunch of microfibers hiding in the back over there. I got my air tank over there as well. Yeah. Actually, there might be a little leak coming somewhere on the Pantera hatch window glass right here, so might just need to add a little more caulking to prevent that. Yeah, I think that's it for the most part. Kind of breaking everything down doesn't seem too bad, honestly. I actually want to possibly just clean up the engine bay today, since I got some free time from all this corona crap going on. But yeah, the reason why I got the air compressor ready, so I can clean out little cracks and crevices like that. And then later, I want to try to replace the clutch slave cylinder right there because I can't get the car into gear. So that's the next thing in order. Good old dirty Datsun, eh? But one of these days, guys, we're gonna get it all cleaned up. And this is from the car, like literally sitting for like 3 months, y'all. I've been traveling with work and just been so busy. I haven't had any time to really sit and work and clean and do things because I literally will have to fly out for the next trip in a couple of days. And you know, as I'm thankful for that work, it's obviously taking a toll on the old girl. She's lacking in some love and attention. Kind of looks like she's been sitting out in the yard for shit, long time. But yeah, so today I might try to just kind of clean up the areas a little bit here and there. She's definitely dirty, y'all. She's dirty for sure. But either way, I think that pretty much sums up all the issues that I can think of at the moment. Well guys, that's pretty much it. It concludes the video. I believe I got everything off the broken or needs to be fixed list with all the information I've given you guys. But yeah, send me some motivation, y'all. It's been a while since I've actually worked on the car, and obviously you can tell it needs a little bit of love and attention. I would say it's like 40% body work, 60% mechanical miscellaneous things as well. But either way, I appreciate you guys watching, and let me know if I should do like a total build breakdown as well. Got a lot of free time now, so we can push out some content, and I appreciate you guys watching.